On this day in 1807, Aaron Burr, a former U.S. Vice President, is arrested in Alabama on charges of plotting to annex Spanish territory in Louisiana and Mexico to be used toward the establishment of an independent republic. On this day in 1847, the first rescuers to reach surviving members of the Donner Party, a group of California-bound immigrants stranded by snow in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Thomas Edison patents the phonograph on this day in 1878. On this day in 1942, about 150 Japanese warplanes attacked the Australian city of Darwin. And on this day in 1945, Operation Detachment, the U.S. Marines' invasion of Iwo Jima, is launched. Iwo Jima was a barren Pacific island guarded by Japanese artillery, but to American minds, it was prime real estate on which to build airfields to launch bombing raids against Japan, only 660 miles away. On this day in 1980, the South African Defence Force takes over security in Northern Natal from the South African Police. According to the government, this was done in order to prevent infiltration into South Africa by liberation movements based in neighboring Mozambique. On this day in 1981, the United States calls the situation in El Salvador a communist plot. Hey, I always thought Lenin's tomb was a communist plot. On this day in 1985, canned and bottled cherry Coke is introduced by Coca-Cola. On this day in 2004, Nazi hunter Simon Wiesenthal is awarded an honorary knighthood in recognition of a lifetime of service to humanity. Let's take a look at a few birthdays for today. Nicholas Copernicus, the Polish mathematician and astronomer who theorized that the planets revolved around the Sun, was born on this day in 1473. Founder of the South African Conservative Party, Andries Strenigh, nicknamed Dr. No or Apia van die Kaapie, was born on this day in 1921. Actor Lee Marvin, who starred in movies such as Paint Your Wagon, Cat Ballou and The Dirty Dozen, was born on this day in 1924. American R&B and soul singer Smokey Robinson was born on this day in 1940. Actor Jeff Daniels, who starred alongside Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber, was born on this day in 1955. The Duke of York, the son of Queen Elizabeth II and younger brother of Prince Charles, Prince Andrew, was born on this day in 1960. And singer-songwriter Seal, whose hits include Kissed by a Rose, was born on this day in 1963. And finally, on this day in 1896, one of the worst explosions in the history of South Africa occurred at Braamfontein Station in Johannesburg, where an explosives train carrying between 56 and 66 tons of dynamite, which had been standing for 3.5 days in searing heat, was struck by a shunting train. The explosion left a crater 60 meters long, 50 meters wide and 8 meters deep, and was heard 200 kilometers away. At least 62 people were killed and more than 200 injured. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and tune in tomorrow for another This Day in History.